Hi, Gerre, Heron, HomeSmart Elite Group. I just wanted to do a very quick real estate ramble and wish everyone all the best for 2021 as we're in the new year, and quite frankly, goodbye and good riddance to 2020. And I know it was incredibly hard for an awful lot of people. The only difference is it actually was a very good year for real estate. So quick conversation about the market. What market are we in at the moment? We're in a seller's market. We're still in a seller's market. And the Cromford report, which is sort of the last word in market analysis and statistics, is projecting that the prices are going to keep rising until September 21. And the reason for that is that we have a low inventory market, and it basically means that as it's a 4 to 5 year cycle before people sell their homes again, we're looking to be 4 or 5 years before that changes. Now, the caveat is, and this is my caution, and obviously no one has a crystal ball, I have been signed up to do a whole bunch of REOs this year. REO mean real estate owned, meaning bank owned, meaning foreclosures. And why would that happen? And we're not in 2008 again. And one of the things to understand is that there was so much malfeasance before 2008 and the market crashed, and the market was literally doing this. And if you look at a graph, it was going almost vertical. Current market that we have, home prices are doing this, so it's much more stable. However, we have a whole bunch of tenants who have not been paying the rent, and we're talking about millions of tenants. And if the tenants aren't paying the rent, the landlords are not paying the mortgage, and at some point the piper needs to be paid, and that's my concern. And the fact that I got reached out by an REO company and asked me if I would be happy to handle foreclosures, 1 or 2 a month, that's a little startling. But anyway, so for the seller, if you're looking to sell your home, obviously I would love the opportunity to sell your home. I have an interior design background. I am actually a trained kitchen and bath designer. I do staging or light staging, and in an empty home I use digital staging. It basically is we have an empty room, wide angle photograph, and then the wonderful talented CAD artists fill it with appropriate furniture, using my guidance, and you'll be hard pressed to see or to believe that wasn't actually a real room, and it makes a huge difference for motion. I do drone video, and I do professional photography, or I pay for professional photography, and obviously I film and edit my own videos, which is a great asset. So if you are looking to sell, I'd be very happy to list your home. For my buyer clients that are on an armless search subscription, I hope you're finding great information. I hope you're finding great home prospects, and obviously every time you click on it, I get to see what you're looking at. My caution for all of you is to still watch the market in this first quarter and maybe even the second quarter before you move, because if there are foreclosures coming, there may be opportunities. However, most of the press reporting in the real estate industry is very, very positive, and so my opinion is a little counter to that, but I'm also very cautious. So I've got some really, really great news. As HomeSmart Realty is teamed up with Knock HomeSwap. And if you think of this as a bridge loan, or like the old-fashioned bridge loans, but it's an ability for you to be able to buy your new home and before you sell your old home. Now, the bridge loans were very hard to qualify for. They were expensive, and they almost don't exist anymore. So that doesn't help. So can you imagine, you in a place where you want to sell your home and you're trying to think, well, I need the funds from that home to be able to purchase the new one. So how do we do that? How do we close on the same day and then, to purchase and then close on the listing? And it's almost impossible. And because of the hot market, the appraisals are being pushed out. And I've even had one close of escrow date that got pushed out. So you can't control that. And of course, the ability to be able to qualify for a mortgage, buy your new home, move into your new home, and then leave the agent to handle the selling of your home is wonderful. So this is not available in all markets in all areas. So it's sort of a privilege that HomeSmart Realty is teamed with Knock, and I will put in 2 video links below. One, the promotional video from Knock, and also a podcast with our HomeSmart International discussing with an agent and discussing with Knock and explaining how it works. So simply put, what happens is the agent, through their wonderful app, would do a photographic preview of your home and then go online, and obviously there's lots of statistics used to be at most properties, and then they would qualify it offer initially, and then within 48 hours, they would approve your loan. And of course, it's depending on your equity and your credit, etc., and and each client. And then you will be free to make an offer on a home without it being contingent on the sale of your current home. So, when you make that offer, you're in a very good position outside of cash buyers. So the one thing that always impedes an offer, if it's contingent on your sale, it's holding everything up. Sellers don't want to do that. So this leaves you like you're completely free. It's as if you don't own property, except that you have that equity in that helps you buy this new home. And then what HomeSmart will do is that they will actually pay your current mortgage on the home that you're selling interest-free for 6 months. So honestly, in a lot of ways, it's a no-brainer. I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. And of course, you're going to ask, what are the expenses? Well, it's a 1.25, so 1.25% on the new home you're buying. So if you're downsizing, it's obviously less expensive. And it is a convenience fee. It's not an origination fee, and most lenders will charge you a 1% origination fee. So we're talking about 0.25. What does that relate to? Between $300 and $500, $500 maybe $900. It is well worth it. One of the other benefits, they will lend you up to $20,000 to prepare your current home for sale. So can you imagine, you find your new home, you move into your new home, so stress-free, and then you leave the agent, hopefully me, to prepare that home. So now you have an empty home. If it needs new carpet or if it needs painting, that's all done with you not being there. And of course, then it leaves the agent to be able to list your property and have the showing time lockbox, electronic lockbox, free for agents to come in and bring their clients at their convenience, and they're not disturbing you. So if you have small children, or if you have dogs, or if you have senior parents, and quite frankly, if you have a very busy schedule, and that's the inconvenience. But now you have a home, very easy to show, and it just makes the whole process absolutely smooth. And I've spoken to a number of agents that have done it, and they're very happy with it. I have one client who has considered it and to move forward. So I'm very excited about this and ready to move forward. So again, I wish you the very best for 2021. Please reach out to me and click on the links and have a wonderful year. Thank you for watching.